Hello world, I'm LJ and this is LJ Goes Sweden. Today it's time for most likely the last ice test before summer. As you can see, there is nice weather, blue sky, the sun is shining. I am back on the airfield actually. Because of this nice weather, plus 7 degrees, I decided it's not really much time left before all the ice is disappearing. I have some ice here behind me. It is not as windy, perfect conditions to get my drone out. I already nearly collided with a pile of snow while I went onto the airfield because it was so slippery there. We will see what we can do. I'm gonna drive around because it's of course not the whole way ice. You will always have some sections where we lose tractions, where we keep traction. I tell you, there are sections where you have zero control. So let's see what we can do. And I also want to repeat at least the acceleration test because this ice really seems more slippery than what I've been on last week. Now enough talking, let's get in the car, let's get the drone out and let's just start driving. Okay guys, the drone is in the air. First we're going onto the road to the airfield. Of course we have a lot of water on the road because of all that melting snow and ice. There's the airfield. So of course I don't want to go crazy on here now because there's nothing crazy to do. For now we're gonna turn around and go back onto the roads we want to go to. Now actually the drone is up front somewhere, but it should soon be switching behind. And there we are. But this unfortunately here is not the ice I am talking about because this is already also nearly already melted away. But I promise you guys, back here it gets better. So yeah, you can already see it in the drone footage right now. Up there we have some ice layers without that much of interruption. So we will see how is it on here. You can see some sliding and I cannot really turn the steering wheel. Yeah. Well. But it's feeling more like driving through, some slush, to be honest, on these things. So let's see if we have more ice up here, or if it's also just more slush. It looks like more slush on these roads. But still, of course, like you can see it in my interior camera that I'm trying to just see if the maneuvers I want the car to do, if it's also really activating. And here we have some ice, so I'm full on the accelerator right now. But it's actually pretty stable. Here it's already too much melting again. Let's see here again, one more time. Oh, there's a good slide. So you can see the car is definitely sliding. It's always just nice also to do those nice drone shots. It really looks awesome. The sun is good with all the green trees peeking out of the ice and stuff. I love it. I really have to say I love these visuals. So let's go back here on the ice and you can see the car is sliding, but it's also, I had to let go of the gas because I would have probably hit something. Let's go. Yeah. And then back here, okay, this is not so much. Here you have better traction. So let's do this part again, now the other direction. Gonna turn around. And let's see, where's the drone? Of course, I don't want the drone to hit any tree again. Oh, whew. Guys, that was close. My God, drone in backwards is always so crazy and scary. That's why I would have loved to do all of these things on the main airfield, because there are just low trees and you have a lot of, you know, like spare distance, which is not the case on these roads here, unfortunately. Oh, whew. My heart was going downhill again, and here you can already see I am sliding. And you know, of course I go slow here. I'm like not even on 20 kilometers per hour right now. But the car is spinning pretty good. So I think the obvious answer is that no matter how good the car is, all-wheel, four-wheel, rear-wheel drive, all options, on full-on ice, no traction, every car just is gonna lose. And I think even with the normal spike tires that you can buy in the Nordic areas, you probably have more grip for sure, but also there you're gonna have some sliding, especially if it's really thick also. Not like here. Here it's of course already starting to melt. It's also like here. Of course now we have grip. But yeah, on small areas, it just feels nice. Another nice visual with the drone maybe. Going on the airfield. And yeah, look at this, guys. Man, I love this. I really have to say I love the view from the drone. Let's see if we can find more ice somewhere else. So of course we go the same first initial part here. Whoops, yeah. I think here we're gonna do the acceleration test later on. Oh, I try to turn, but the car doesn't really let me. So, turn. Yeah, I basically still go straight even if I turn the steering wheel. That's the problem. It's of course very small also. You cannot really like, there's no gap for errors here, it feels like it. But it has more grip. It really feels like it has more grip here because, you know, the car is behaving to something. But actually here, oh, that looks nice. That was icy. That was somewhat similar to the situation I had earlier. So as you saw, when I pressed the brake, there was basically just sliding and praying. So yeah, it's icy. It is really icy. And that was even, as you can see now, the tracks, maybe also in the drone footage, the car pushed down on the ice. So it would have ended worse if it would have been more. But this actually looks really icy here. Holy moly, at least on the reflections. So, and you can see left, right, how the car is handling. The lamps are always on, like the, you know, losing traction lamp of the car. Okay guys, but whew, if I would have been on such an ice situation and there would be like a moose in front of me, zero chance. This is definitely a very icy part here. But still has some traction to it. I see my marks from before. And now going right. Uh-oh. Whew. Now I hit the snow. Okay. I have to double check how the car looks, to be honest. And then yeah, my drone also wants to land. Okay. Okay guys, I have just checked what happened to the car. There is a small damage, unfortunately. Some paint that like became loose. I'm gonna show you at the end of the video. Now you know the dangers of ice, and even in a Tesla you are not fully safe, especially if it's really slippery. So I think that is the best learning you can have from this right now. We're gonna do the acceleration tests now at the end. Take this camera away from here. There you go. Okay guys, so here we go. First of all, we do it in chill mode and of course no slip start. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Full accelerator. So not a lot of acceleration. So now we go into standard acceleration. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Now slightly to the left goes the back of the car. So just for the show, slip start. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Yeah, car goes to the right with the back, then to the left. And I would say that is another reference on how the car behaves on ice with different modes, so that you have a feeling about these when you have the rear wheel drive car. I put my spikes on the shoes because it was so slippery outside to walk. But yeah, there we are. And where did I hit? I think, yeah, I can see it right there. So I'm gonna put the car now close to that. But yeah, there we are. That is the area I took, and I think somewhere here, somewhere here it started. So let's just walk a bit. So there you can see the car, and I hope you can also see where it collided. It feels like, did the tire go over here? No, I'm not sure. I don't think it was the tire. Collided in here, and if you look right there, I don't know if you can see it. That's, I think, the damage I can see. I don't know, maybe that was happening from this, or it's just randomly, it's a stone chip, but that is definitely from this one. At least I don't remember seeing that before. I also don't see anything else, so still I have to say I probably was lucky while being very stupid. Definitely my mistake. So there you have it, guys. That is definitely the last time I took a risk driving on ice for you with this car, at least. But let's go one more lap on the airfield. Okay guys, with that view of the drone and me, it's time to say goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you want to support me, feel free to comment, subscribe, and also use my referral link if you want to support me by buying a Tesla. But that's only really if you need a new car. But now enough said, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.